concerned about everyone, see? Yeah. So first, I wish to explain to you how this place came to be known as Menegai. And then later I'll tell you what this place is about. So. And then hapo mwisho I'll give you a chance to ask questions. But first and foremost, this mountain is known as Menegai. And the word Menegai came from the Maasai community. You all know the Maasai. So they were living on top of this mountain for security reasons, because they wanted to see their enemies from a distance while on top of this mountain. So majorly this mountain was used as a watchtower. Sawa. And as you can see, all of you are able to see things from afar while here. Sindiko? So what happened? The Maasais were living on top of this mountain back then. But something happened around 1850. The two clans of the Maasais who are living on top of this mountain were not able to agree amongst themselves on who was to take over leadership. So matters leadership. So a war broke out up here. And the two clans fought. They clashed right on top of this mountain. And a huge number of them fell inside the crater. What is it before you today? So a huge number fell down there. And they all died. All those who fell. Those who never fell, they left this place to other places. And they named this mountain Menegai. Originally it was El Menenga. Kuna Masai hapo? Do you have a Masai amongst yourselves?
I don't think.
Any? Five? So you don't have a Masai amongst yourselves. So the name El Menegai means an act that is not of God, something evil. It also means a place of dead spirits. It also means a place of mass death. Mahali penye watu wengi wamekufa. Alright? So the name up to date means a place of evil spirits. Sasa venye mmekaa hivi, they believe kuna evil spirits of the dead ambao zinapita tu. Shikia maneno.
Nirudi kwa basi.
And it's believed ikifika masaa ya jioni kuanzia around 6:30 hapo 7 kuna majina inaanza kumenshoniwa na hao watu wenye hawako. So if you hear your name and it happens that you respond, utawe unaishi? Kwa pamoja? So that's the cultural story behind this mountain, and that's how the word Menegai came about. So that's the cultural aspect part of it. Now the other thing is historical. So this mountain was as well used by the freedom fighters. So there are caves in this area and quite deep areas. So the freedom fighters used the mountain as a place to hide themselves and their weapons. So there are a number of things that have been discovered here, like bombs of back then, colonial ID cards, guns za kitambo za Second World War that were wooden in form, and medications of back then, kama malaria. Zile ambazo zilikuwa zinatumika kutibu gosu. Alikuwa ameshirio, kuna wenye walikuwa wamezaliwa hapa wakati wa malaria kuni. Na mtu ametumia malaria kuni? Yeah. Kuna. So that's the historical background part of it. The other thing is the geographical background of this mountain. So right where we are here, this is the highest point of Menegai mountain. You've realized the bus has come climbing. The struggle has been up as it has before we reached here. So this is the highest point of the mountain. And this highest point stands at 2,278 meters above sea level. So we are quite high. And this mountain is located at the middle of the Rift Valley. So this is the highest point. Meshika. Behind you is part of the mountain that used to be there, but fell within itself. So the mountain continued, mlima ulikuwa unaendelea hivi, and there was a topmost part somewhere. So because of too much volcanic eruption, this part separated from the upper part and fell within itself, sinking. Umenielewa hapo? Nani anakumbuka geography ya high school? So when they say, just the basic part of it, so when there is volcanic eruption going on, so you remember the way we used to draw? So there is the vent in between, and where magma comes from, the magma chamber. So you remember that cycle can go pale chini. So when there is an eruption, magma inatoka through the vent, and it spills over. All right? So when there is a lot of magma coming out, the magma chamber remains empty. Meshika. So the overlying lava that is now up here, and due to the cooling surrounding temperatures up here, it begins to solidify from molten form to solid form. Inakuwa mawe. So inakuwa nzito. Na kule chini mnakumbuka kulibaki nini? Shimo, si ndio? Kwa sababu wa uzito ambao uko hapa juu, the mountain does what? It subsides ama ina sink. Inaangu. So that is what brought about this depression. As far as your eyes can go, you can see the edge. So it's quite round. So you can imagine all this part went down sinking. It must have been so many years ago. We are given the figures. It's quite so many years ago. So they tell us 8,000 years ago when the sinking took place. Wakati mlima ulianguka. And that is way before the Maasai time. So the Maasai time is recent, 1850. But the sinking is many years ago. The black material, what you are seeing, this black stuff down here, this is the youngest lava flow of 17th century. So the lava came from up there. Mnaona pale tu. Kamwagika hivi, ateremka hivi. So the black material is the youngest lava flow of 17th century. That is 300 years ago. Since then the mountain has remained asleep or dormant. But it has activities indicating a possible eruption that may take place in form of fumes. Unapokaa hapa baka masaa ya jioni hivi, kuna moshi huwa zinaonekana zinatoka huko chini. Moshi, different places in form of mvuke. Unajua mvuke? So that hot steam from the volcano down there, it's mainly seen in the evening. Wakati Wakikuyu walipokuja hii area, after Wamasai walitoka, during the resettlement after independence, Wakikuyu walikuwa wanaona hiyo moshi, hawakuwa wanajua ni nini. So the explanation was, kwamba shetani alikuwa anaanza kupika jioni. Anapika chakula cha anapika. Alafu usiku alikuwa anaonekana akiendesha huku hivi pikipiki ya moto. So crisscrossing the caldera ama the crater. A pikipiki ama a motorbike on fire. Na imagine na marasta tu ziko tu hivi. Sasa amesonga kusonga. But on fire, entirely on fire. So those are quite interesting stories ambazo zimesemekana hapo. All right? So currently this mountain has economic activity that it supports. The number one major one, I know you can be able to see what is happening down there, can you? Who can give a guess of what is happening down there? There's a huge project that is going on. Anyone? Yeah?
Mining.
Mining of what? Come on, use your eyes properly. Ukiangalia vizuri kule chini, there's a huge project that is going on. Yeah. I think when I mentioned earlier about the fumaroles, Mvuke, so there is an ongoing geothermal project that is mainly meant to enhance production of electricity. So that is what is happening down there. All the flat grounds that you are seeing down there have been identified, potential areas identified for drilling. So after research has taken place. So mahali ambapo mnaona machuma hayo yamewekwa hapo, wanachimba chini. Wanachimba chini about 3 to 4 kilometers, varying from site to site. So once that steam has been enhanced, inaletwa juu na pipe. Alafu itapelekwa on the other side. Unaona kama ile ambayo inatoa steam? Itapelekwa on the other side mahali mnaona machuma za green hivi. So huko kuna turbines. Inaitwa power plant. So kule kuna turbines. So the steam power will be used to turn the turbines. And then there are generators over there. And I think you can be able as well to see the stima, machume ya stima, sinaziona power lines kule.
Yeah.
So those ones have been, already electricity is being extracted from here, geothermal electricity. And you know geothermal, unlike hydro, it's renewable energy. Sindio? So it has more benefits than hydro. Simeelewa maneno? The other thing, watalii wanakuja hapa kujionea kama vile ambavyo mmekuja. Kuna wenye tunawapea story, venye nimewapea story for educational purposes. Na kuna wenye tunaenda kule chini hike. Unaweza naona kule chini? Saizi? Yeah. So it takes a lot of time for one to go down there. Na ukienda kule chini lazima ukuwe umekula ugali vizuri. You get? Lazima ukuwe umekula vizuri. It takes a lot of energy to get down there. Period of time I think varies from 3 to 4 to 5 hours in and out. Umeelewa? And the entrance is not here. The entrance is far beyond the Kirio shop, kule chini, where we have low-lying cliffs. Unaona cliffs ziko chini kiasi. So these cliffs are quite high. Kutoka hapa mpaka kule chini it's about 485 meters. Kama nusu kilomita hivi. So like ukianguka kutoka hapa, story yako ku. So those are the main advantages. We also have farming. You know, leeward and windward. So the windward side is this direction. Normally the windward side is the fertile side of the mountains, you know. So kule. And also we have areas where we have construction materials like kama mawe ya kujenga nyumba na kokoto, mchanga. So mining goes on. Part of this mountain supports construction material. So it is one major mountain with a variety of economic activity going on. Umeelewa? And you also have wildlife here like baboons, hyenas, antelopes, leopards, na nyoka wengi tu. Patikana hii sehemu. Sawa? Kuna mtu ana swali? Yeah, the animal that can eat you, I think, is the rock python. If it's big enough na kupimanisha hivi one you are a male able enough to fit in its stomach, it goes after you. But mainly inakulaga rock hyraxes na other antelopes. So sawa, ambao wanapatikana hapa. Leopards the same, zinakula wanyama wenye wanapatikana hapa. For humans, what is of urgency when one is here, ni ya kwamba unaweza anguka kule chini. Kuna watu huwa wanaanguka kule chini. There are a number of times where we've had people falling down there accidentally and on purpose. And on purpose. You know what I mean by saying on purpose? Choka na maisha. Kuna swali, I want to allow you to move around, take pictures. Kuna swali? Kila kitu kimeeleweka? Yes.
It took how long for the Kikuyus to come and settle here after the...
Wakati mzungu alienda, hii area yote ilikuwa ya mzungu. Kuna mzungu alikuwa anaishi ile ngambo nyingine. So no one was living here. Wakikuwa walikuwa wanaishi kwa ile milima ya Dondoro kienda. So after independence, kwa sababu watu walikuwa wamisukumwa kwa misitu, places where there was no good for habitation, juu wazungu walikuwa wamechukua. So the government ilianza resettlement scheme. So ilianza kusettle watu huku kule chini ambapo mmeona. So it was a process. By then mashamba zilikuwa kubwa kubwa. Yes. So the gravitational pull of down there, you know? Well, the law still applies down there. Anything goes up comes down. Now, for instance, ukirusha kila kitu kule chini, inaenda chini. But when you go down there, what the experience has been, when you go down there, you feel exhaustion, ile kuchoka. So sawa, una feel like umechoka, joto mingi hivi kiasi, no sile extreme, slightly, but what I think is as a result of the exhaustion yenye mtu. But entirely kule chini it's lava filled. Ile vile mnaona kule chini it's what is, kule chini hakuna flat grounds. Kule chini milima. Unaona hii mitaro mnaona huku chini? Ukiingia kwa moja utaonekana hapa. Unaona ile barabara hii lava nyeusi. Ni ndefu kama hii miti mara mbili. The eucalyptus tree behind you. It's twice the size of that sea. So what you're able to see from here, it's rather different from the actual picture ambayo iko kule chini. Swali ya mwisho? No, we will not be going down there today. One, because of time. So what we can do from here, observe, take pictures, enjoy yourself while you're up here. But going down there, it's out of the program for today. Time is always actually gone. Mkiamua kuingia hapa, mtatoka hapa around 4-5 ama 6. Ukiangalia kutoka hapa kurudi mpaka pe mnastahili kurudi LD, mtakuwa mmepitisha masaa ya kafu. Kila kitu kimeeleweka. If you have any question, I'm still around before you go back, mtaniuliza. So just enjoy yourself around. Watu watembea wajione. Ng'ombe za watu wanapitia zile area ziko chini. Watu wanataka sana. So, yeah.